the biggest struggle people have with giving up cigarettes is the first one is being willing. So you've got to first have the desire to give up cigarettes. You've got to be willing to do what it takes, okay? That's the first step. Now, the second step, or the second step that hinders people a lot, is thinking that there's too much to do in quitting cigarettes. They think they have to go cold turkey or go on patches. Here's a quick tip that will halve your cigarette intake immediately. Just say you'll have your first cigarette at 7 a.m. and your last cigarette at 7 p.m. And in that time you have 24 cigarettes. A good way to halve that is, look, okay, there's 12 hours between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and I'm going to cut it back to only having 1 cigarette an hour. Okay, a lot of the times you'll find that cigarettes are actually out of habit, having a cigarette, rather than out of a craving. So you'll find you'll be able to cut your cigarette intake by half without feeling the effect in your craving, okay? And then once you've done that for a few weeks, you can actually cut it back again, a cigarette every 2 hours, okay? And that's a goal. Now, I know there's times when you have more cigarettes, like in the morning or after a meal, or at Smoko, you may have 2 or 3 in a row. What you need to take into consideration is if you just smoke 1 in those times, you're already halving your cigarette intake, okay? So something as simple as dividing the amount of cigarettes you have per hour or over the time frame that you're awake allows you to see what you can cut it back by. So for example, like I said, you're awake 12 hours or you have 24 cigarettes in 12 hours, cutting it back to 1 an hour instead of 2 automatically cuts your smokes in half, and you're going to be healthy for it.